I'm not Aiden, and welcome back, you guys. Well, before we get this one started, I want to say thank you guys for so much, support on the first one. Honestly, I mean, that first video did better than most of my videos that I ever put out whenever I was actually consistently doing YouTube and trying to put out like gaming videos, so I appreciate it. Today's topic is going to be trying to find your sound as a music artist and as somebody who makes the music that you do, trying to find your own sound, trying to find like what genres you like, etc. I have definitely struggled to find my own sound over the past 4 years. I might still be struggling to find my own sound, to be honest, because I really haven't been in for that long. There are some people that never find their sound, and that's just sadly the way it is. It's really, really important to take what you know you like and then bounce off of that. Me personally, I grew up listening to a lot of metal and emo and all that because my dad was in the metal bands, and my mom always grew up listening to like the bands like Mayday Parade, My Chemical Romance, all of them. So I grew up listening to that, and so whenever I went to start making music, though, I didn't really know that's what I wanted to incorporate into my music until like recently. So whenever I first started making music, it was a lot of what like I was listening to at the time, and I was essentially just ripping Juice off, to be honest. Like Juice WRLD to this day is still one of my favorite artists, and I can attribute a lot of like what I do today to him and that entire generation of artists. But I was low-key being a little rip-off. And I never understood then why people would say I sounded like a Juice clone until now. And to this day, I still get people that say I sound like Juice, and I don't even make that kind of stuff anymore. I make hyperpop. So people are gonna say you sound like this artist or this artist. It's kind of whatever. That's the first thing, is like really trying to figure out what you want to do. And my experience being, going back to what I listened to growing up, and I love it, and that's just, I associate everything good musically with that, and that's what I want to incorporate into what I'm doing now. Second thing I've got to say is legit, just don't listen to what anybody has to say. Nobody can tell you how to find your sound because they're not you. And I feel like a lot of times whenever you're trying to find your own sound, even for me, you kind of go to other people to try and find a way to like work your sound into what people think is good, which I can entirely understand the point behind, but at the same time, you're not going to enjoy it as much. You're not going to like truly love the music unless you enjoy what you're putting out. So I personally wouldn't listen to what a lot of people have to say because, like I said, they're just not you. I like experienced it myself where I was legit just trying to find like somebody to tell me what I should do, but in the end I ended up having to like almost MacGyver my own little sound into it. That's what I do now, is like taking hyperpop from artists like Gunner, Two Hollis, Nate Sib, Midwest, etc. What was that? What the? Am I tweaking? I'm not tweaking. I'm getting away from that. And incorporating them with sounds that I grew up listening to, like the Avenged Sevenfolds, Bring Me the Horizons, Mayday Parade, My Chemical Romance, those bands. And that's kind of how I have been developing into my own sound for sure. And my advice is to just take what you know and what you love and try to incorporate it into what you do. A lot of times it just didn't sound like me. Like everybody would say I sounded like another artist, and it always made me mad, and I didn't really understand until I actually sat down and like started kind of experimenting with my sound instead of doing something I was comfortable with. PSA, take everything I say with a grain of salt, because guess what? I'm not like a big artist or anything. There are plenty of big artists that still don't know how it works. So you just kind of have to test and see if it works out or not. And that's what I'm doing to this day. And I know in the grand scheme of things, I haven't been in the music game for a super long time, but I know that it has taken so long for me to actually find my sound, and I'm really, really enjoying what I'm doing now and trying to find a way to experiment with the things I do. I personally am not a like professional figure in this. Do not take like my words bar for bar like it's biblical or anything. I have no food and I have literally done nothing with this house. Fuck you, piece of shit. I'm recording a YouTube video right now, bro. Like, I'm legit been recording a video. Y'all got it. So yeah, I muted myself out of courtesy for y'all. Like, me personally, I do a whole bunch of side quests, bro. Like, I just picked this back up, but like, in order to make money, I've started tattooing. I started, you know, helping out my buddy with his clothing brand. Go check him out, by the way. I'll put it on screen and in the description. In order to, you know, hopefully do other modeling stuff with other brands on things like Instagram, etc. And, you know, posting on Instagram, TikTok, the usual stuff like that. Because guess what? The money ain't just gonna appear. I already work a job. I already do other stuff like that. And alright, I'm gonna get this last bit of wood and then we're gonna finish this up and call it a day, alright? She might not be pretty, but she's home, so you know what? We'll take it. Oh my, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. It's so awful. Alright. I think we're gonna call it there, y'all. Again, thank y'all for watching. If y'all did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me how y'all are doing. I'd love to know. Again, so much love to y'all for all the love in the last video. It's my first video in like 2 years. So I really, really do appreciate it. It's probably gonna motivate me to keep making videos. It motivated me to make this video. I'm glad some of y'all like my rambling. And I'm not Aiden. I'll see y'all next time.
Way too much, tryna get high, it's 2 a.m. I'm faded. Feels like I'm a die, no, I can't explain it. Something ain't right, feel that burning in my chest. I need the best, I can't settle for nothing less, no. And I love it when it gets bloody and gory. I know they all adore me, move so fast that I might crash. That's the end of the story.